Yes. Today I was listening to VDM where he was talking about the governor of Sokoto State spending 1.2 billion to repair boreholes. I don't know the number of boreholes he want to use 1.2 billion naira to fix. This is the beginning of the madness. Anyway, VDM was saying that youth should leave Mr. President alone. I mean Mr. Tinubu alone and face the governors. I don't agree with him. I will not agree with him on that. I don't agree with him on that. Maybe he is trying to, avoiding himself or avoiding problems from the presidency. The only thing I wish and I hope he does not compromise in future. If he does, he's going to rubbish whatever thing he has built before now. Anyway, let us dive into this immediately. You can't exclude Mr. Bola Ahmed Tinubu in this case. The head knows very much about how the governors are spending these monies that we are giving to them to develop and to improve their states. Mr. President is aware. And again, he was talking about digging boreholes up and down, creating in future may create earthquake. Do you understand what I'm saying? They should have a central water source and distribute to all the states. Do you get it? Not having boreholes up and down. And don't forget, this is the job of the federal government to create infrastructure. This is one of the infrastructures that is needed for development. And if they ignore doing that, that is the reason why individuals indulge in creating holes in on the earth everywhere, here and there. Okay, another thing is federal roads. I want to pinpoint federal roads. Government do nothing about the deplorable state of Nigerian roads and wouldn't even allow the states to do something about it. This is what I call wickedness and witchcrafting, corruption to the highest level. It happened during Fashola regime. If you remember Fashola was the governor of Lagos State. He fixed some of the federal road and the federal seized his allocation. If you remember, go and verify. Tinubu can't help in this case. He can never help you in this case because he needs them to win election. That is why he will hardly attack any governor. Mostly APC governors, Tinubu regime can never attack any of them. If the youth jump into the states, as in protest or demonstration, note that the states, the governors will quickly call on the federal government to supply them security, from sending them IGP to chief of staff. Army will fill your street like Hope Uzodinma did, like Wike, who should be responsible for Federal Capital Territory Abuja. As a minister, he is involved in River State governance, disturbing Fubara. This is what we are saying. If you, as you have instructed them, or maybe as you are suggesting that the youth should go to the street demonstrating, protesting against the governors so that they should use the allocation given to them to do the job meant for. They wouldn't do that because someone like Wike, who is always interfering in the River State government, will not allow them. The president knows about it. Why has Mr. Bola Ahmed Tinubu not cautioned Tinubu to face Abuja and leave Fubara alone? This is what I mean, that the states cannot work alone. If it's a situation where they have state police, like it is autonomous, that the police from the state will not require police from Abuja, then you can now start to talk that Mr. President does not have hands in this. But from what I know, Mr. Bola Ahmed Tinubu knows everything that is going on. There is too much interference from the federal that gives them that power to do whatever they like and what they want to do at every given time. I've given you reference of Wike interfering to River State government while he has a lot to do in FCT. This must not happen. The state should list projects and projects and the equivalent money they use in taking care of every project. Like, for example, if you want to build a 50-kilometer road, you should tell us the amount meant for that 50-kilometer road. There are quotations, people can bring quotations. Then based on how many billions he or she was allocated to use for the state, then we will subtract the 50-kilometer road from the total money given to them. Then where they come short, whenever they come short of that, then you hold them responsible. But they are not transparent. They can never be transparent in their dealings. Do you understand? Tinubu will protect the APC and not the masses because of election. They want to win all the states. APC want to grab every state. They want to win everywhere. So it is very difficult and very hard for Mr. President to intervene and save the masses in this affair. So based on what Very Dark Man is saying, I don't see it coming to pass. I don't see it coming to pass. If the youth should go to the street and start protesting, the states, the governors will call Mr. President and they will ask for IGP and the Navy and the military to come and start to shoot people. That is what is going to end it. So I don't support you in that move, and I believe you will never compromise. I don't know for now, but do not compromise, because that will be very, very fatal. All eyes on you. You may be doing the right thing. This is exactly what I've been saying. One person cannot fix the whole Nigeria. It is a collective duty or collective, right for everyone to do the right thing, starting from the head. Like you said, we shouldn't be talking about Tinubu every time. Tinubu is the head. Anything that happens in Nigeria he should be responsible. All the governors of every state now, they are answerable to him. So anything that happens, he must be held responsible. Like the River State, they are going mad. Wike is going mad. It is the duty of the president to hold him and call him to order. But he wouldn't do that. Why? Because they are planning to grab River State under APC. That's what they want to do. So Mr. Bola Ahmed Tinubu will never intervene. This is where I'm going to rest my case. But point of note again, the youth cannot go to the streets against the governors because the federal is involved. And all those federal roads, why haven't the federal done the roads? Why are they waiting for the state governors to make move before they do the roads? This is hypocrisy. You can see it by yourself. I rest my case here. Don't play with me. I'm out of here. This is DA Comedy Page. Thank you and goodbye.